Everyone says do what you love when trying to help you live your dreams, but no one gives you a solid framework for how. So today we're going to look at a framework for how to live your dreams. We're going to look at a framework on how to define and live your dreams. This is from a book called The Dream Giver by Bruce Wilkinson. I'm a little ways into it, and it's just really impacted me. So I wanted to share this with everybody. One of the things he talked about, this is deep into the book. He says God is not intentionally hiding your dream from you, and it really resonated with me because I think at times I feel like God's trying to hide a dream from me or not put it out of my reach. And I'm recognizing when Bruce said that, it just resonated. It's like, yeah, that's right. God is not trying to hide the dream from us. It's there for us to be able to obtain. So we're going to look at really a solid framework on obtaining our dreams. We're going to look at 5 honest reflections to uncover what you were made for, and then a first step toward those dreams. So, step 1, look back. Think back to what you wanted to be when you were growing up. And this is really good because a lot of times we have dreams and we're like, oh, I don't know what I want. And he said, this is a step 1. It's like, think back to what you wanted to be when you were growing up. So some of you may have wanted to be like a fireman or an astronaut. And it's not necessarily the about the actual job itself, but what that job represented. So, like for instance, if it was a fireman, was it the adventure that got you excited? Was it being able to overcome a challenge of putting out the fire and the fulfillment in that? Was it serving and wanting to meet needs and help other people? If he was an astronaut, was it the exploration that excited you? But what was it? And so think about that. That's the part, the essence of your dream that you're looking for. Don't just think about the role. Think about what the role meant to you, as I was saying. And what you loved then is a clue to what moves you now. Step 2, ask those who know. Those who know. So if you know somebody that you feel like has fulfilled their dreams, you interview them. Interview 3 people that you respect who are living their dream. Ask them what they did to get to their dream or to fulfill their dream or see it come to life. And just be able to interview them and then ask them to share some of their secrets with you. And if you feel comfortable, ask them what they think you were put on this earth for. Like, hey, what do you think I'm good at? What do you think I should be doing as far as my dreams? Don't be afraid to ask them if you know them well enough. And then step 3, follow the money. If someone gave you all the money you ever wanted, what would you do with it? And I know you're probably thinking, oh, the first thing I'd do is go live on an island by myself, drinking a large pink drink with a very large straw with it. Yes, that's true. You probably would go live on an island and be relaxed and everything else, but that's just alleviating all of your disappointments and all of the fears, and it would eliminate and stresses, and it eliminates all that. But after that, then what would you do with that money? What purpose would you have for it? What fulfillment would you want to see with that money being used for? That would reflect an area of something that you probably would dream about. So the beach is just the end of the stresses. The real question is what your purpose of fulfillment would be once the stress is gone. And then step 4, observe your life. Observe your life and write down your conclusions. And these are really good questions, which I thought this is one of the reasons why I really wanted to share this. What have I always been good at? What needs do I care about most? Who do I admire most? What makes me feel most fulfilled? What do I love to do most? What have I felt called to do? What legacy would I leave for my children and grandchildren? And what do I want to be remembered for? So I thought these are great. Think about these, write them down. They're going to be able to help point you in the direction of your dream. Step 5, make your plan. Make your plan and count the cost. And you have to start moving toward your dream. It usually will take some sacrifice, and it may take several things for sacrifice. And you can start with these questions: what am I willing to sacrifice for my dream? How could I mobilize my family to help me pursue it? To what degree am I using my excuses as an obstacle? And is there anything I can do today to launch toward my dream? And finally, the decision. The minute you decide you will do what it takes, you are already in pursuit of your dream. And that's so exciting because you can make that decision immediately. You can start today and go back through the video, go back through the questions, think about it, find the people that you want to interview, and to be able to take the steps today, start today toward fulfilling your dream. Let me know how it goes.